Paul turned up late last night. I asked if he'd come down to do an update because a lot of people are asking how's the boy in the young man in the big black truck and the case going. Everyone thinks it's over. Well, it's not over. At the current rate, if he gets the maximum penalty, he's looking at 40 years, which I don't think he'll get. But he could be looking at some serious jail time for what is miscommunication and heightened emotions in a major protest, the greatest protest Canberra had ever seen. Even though the police, I hate to say it, lied and said there was 10,000, you just look at the footage, you know there was more. So this is still hanging over us all from the epic and the convoy to Canberra. And so what we're doing is, if you can watch the video, he's a lovely young man. It gets very moving. If you watch the video, and then if you were there or you know anyone who was there who saw it, who had footage or would do a witness testimony and affidavit, please get in touch, as his court case will be coming up eventually. And as he goes around the country helping people, which is what he does, we need to help him.
This is what you call Mad Max hits Canberra. It's got an interesting one. We're going to go all the way to Parliament in this. Scott Morrison, here we come. Ashley. We're going up to Parliament. We're heading in on the truck. We're heading into Parliament on the truck. Hey, we're going into Parliament. Here we go. Straight up the hill on the truck. Straight up the hill on the truck. All right, it's good here. What do you got the batter now for, man? What are you pushing me for? All right, this is an amazing moment in Australian history. This is unbelievable. Hang on. It's unbelievable what's happening here. Look at that. The cops just trying to push people out of the way, but they're grubs, they're scumbags. Look, they got reinforcements coming down here. They got reinforcements coming on the other side. Wow. This is so good. Yes. Oh, how are you? It's unbelievable. Look, they're trying to get in. They're pepper spraying the car. They broke the window. Come. Look at this. Come on there. On media. Look at this. Film. You serve us! 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 You serve us!
When was the last time?
When was the last time we met? That would have been Melbourne.
Melbourne?
I really can't remember.
We were in Kret's house, remember?
Yes, that was 100%.
You worked on this bus, got it going.
Yeah, that was a bit of fun. We scooted around to Bunnings on the bikes and fixed up the few issues with the glow plugs.
That's right.
So,
which was only one of a few issues. We had a few other issues ahead of us, but we got through them.
yeah.
So, how have you been since then?
It's been quite a few difficult things since then. I guess everything's been just so flat out, so crazy, and then when you do have a break, you just want to hibernate a little bit. I do struggle to remember the order of the exact timeline, but I believe After then, I was then staying down Yarraville direction for a little bit, and
Catherine.
yes, that's correct. And she put me up in her place, or next door, I guess. And yeah, I also gave her a hand while I was there with her election side of things, because I tend to do that. Is if someone's going to help me out, I'll try and help them back, if I can. So yeah, that was a good experience, I guess.
Before we go on, for those who don't know who you were in Canberra in the great epic march. You drove a massive big black truck that you were using for that was going to be your business, like it was going to be in movies and custom what do you call it, custom
Promotional vehicle, as well as things like formals, bucks nights, weddings, things like that.
But you went the wrong way for various reasons, ended up in the wrong place accidentally, and now the police are charging you with trying to run over police, which you didn't do, and now you're facing how long in jail if they convict you?
It's up to about 7 charges and a combined maximum of 40 years. So obviously then that's up to the discretion of the of the judge. It'd be unlikely to get that maximum, but certainly with the way they're trying to make examples of people in our lovely family movement we have going here.
So what are the 7 charges? Do you know them?
I know that there is 2 driving at police that are 15 years maximum each. And then there is, I think it's furious and reckless driving, escaping arrest, obstructing a territory officer, and maybe disobeying police direction, and I can't remember the others. But yeah.
Now, before we go on, I've been meeting people everywhere who were near you when that happened. So can we just put a call out to anyone who has photos or videos or could be a witness then? Because I was there and we were in your way, not the police. You weren't driving at the police, you were driving at us. And you weren't driving at us, you were just coming through the crowd slowly.
Well, we're all there together. Effectively left Camp Epic and a few other places together. It was, as I've said in the past, when I was at Epic, it was, people were, it was like the family you didn't have for a lot of people that went there, and everyone was, it was like the old days that you'd hear about from your parents or grandparents, how people acted, and people were actually real and true. So yeah, we're all just, on the rally together, and it was a peaceful rally. The few people, as far as I'm aware, that got arrested that day was myself, a gentleman that was helping with the peacekeepers, and as far as my knowledge, he was trying to do his job, and from what I've been told, keeping the peace wasn't in the best interest of the authorities and the media for their agenda. So then I think from memory there was a gentleman that ran across the lawn with
I was there, I saw him.
And then I think Peter Little, that's the one.
Peter Little, he didn't get arrested that day though, did he?
reckoned he did, but
Okay, I didn't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So apparently, yeah, I didn't see him in the watch house, but someone said recently that they believed he did get arrested, but they took him elsewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Well, let's clarify a few things.
considering how many people were there, and how many people got arrested, that in turn seem to be for things that
I know. It's all ridiculous. It's hard to take it seriously that you could be facing 40 years. You just went the wrong way.
it's hard to take it seriously when you go out on a Friday night and you're seeing more excessive behaviour and arrests, but yeah, this was supposed to be a big deal from the authority side, where in reality everyone was there peacefully, and it was all very peaceful until the authorities started pushing their weight. That was, in a lot of people's view, probably completely unnecessary and over the top.
Well, the thing is, even though we were peaceful, I think we terrified them because our numbers were slightly more than 10,000 that they documented.
Yeah, I think there was more than 10,000.
I think there was 10,000 just around your truck, let alone the whole of Canberra. Yeah.
So
Now, you still haven't got your truck back?
no, unfortunately, we still haven't got that back. We have been trying to, I guess, work towards that, as well as my court hearing that's coming up.
When is the court hearing?
I think that's 31st of July.
And it's in Canberra?
It's in Canberra. Most likely it will be another video link for me. That will be setting a trial date, and then we'll have to then prepare for trial. And as you were saying before, putting a call out, that's something that would probably could be useful, is if anyone around the vehicle at that time would like to email into yourself.
cafe@lockdown@gmail.com. I'll put that up in the interview.
Yep. Email, if they want to say, like, their accounts